What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So I've been trying to get this video done for a few days, and for some reason I have just had so much bad luck getting this to work. I'm really not sure, but it seems to have gotten straightened out, whether it's from me reinstalling things or it just fixed itself. Who knows? But I do know this is sideloading the Game Pass streaming app to the Android TV, to the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. It's not officially supported, but it does work. And, you know, maybe that's why I have had some issues, especially with connectivity after the app was installed. But like I said, for some reason, it does seem like we've got all of that worked out. So I wanted to go ahead and get this video done and just show you how you can use XCloud, or what used to be called XCloud, Xbox Gamepass with game streaming on your Nvidia Shield TV, and play XCloud, stream Xbox games right to your TV that way until we get some more official support, whether it be for our Xboxes that are connected to our TVs, official support for the Android TVs, and other things. We're also going to get Windows support, and hopefully they'll be bumping that up to 1080p soon, but we're still at 720p right now. But that's one reason I do like running this through the Nvidia Shield. The TV Pro has the AI upscaling, and I can't show you how good the upscaling is in this video. I don't have quite good enough of a camera to pull that off, but I will tell you it makes a big difference. And upscaling that 720p, even with the AI upscaling, isn't as good as upscaling a 1080p image with the AI, but it does a really good job, and it makes it very playable on a nice large 4K TV. I've tested it out here on my 65-inch Samsung Q8FN 4K HDR TV, and it works really well. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is get your APK. Now, I like to use APK Mirror for anything I'm doing, especially for sideloading my apps onto my Shield TV. So the one you're going to want to use here is right here for our September 15th release, until they have a newer one anyway, and this is going to be the V7A. Now, for some reason, I had the 8A installed, and it installed fine, but it just was giving me a lot more problems with working. I uninstalled that and installed the 7A version. I'm not sure how I wound up downloading the 8A, but watch out for what you're downloading here for your Shield TV. This is the one right here that worked well for me. So download your APK. Now, what I do is I do this on my PC. I don't do the downloading and stuff on the Shield. I grab up my APKs here on the PC. I put them on either a thumb drive or an external hard drive, and then I take them over to my Shield and install them, and I'll show you that process next. But go in here, get your proper APK, and then get that on some kind of external drive, USB stick, whatever, and then we're going to take that and plug it into the USB on the back of the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. So I'll go do that now, and I'll show you how to get this installed, and then we'll take a look at a game running, and I'll show you that AI upscaling is indeed active when you're playing XCloud games. Alright, so now that we've downloaded our APK, we're ready to go here. We're over on our Nvidia Shield TV Pro. We've got our hard drive plugged in, and we are going to be ready to install. Now, one thing I want to mention is make sure you have a browser installed. I use Puffin TV. You're going to need a browser of some type to finalize your login for the Xbox Game Pass, so that you can use XCloud or Game Pass streaming, whatever they're calling it here. So I'm going to go into my file commander here. I'm going to open up my hard drive that I have the APK on, and then I'll scroll down here and you'll see the one that we just downloaded and copy and pasted over onto our drive, our Game Pass version right there. So let's go ahead and click that. It's going to stage the app, and then we're going to be able to click install. Now I'm going to use my mouse and keyboard up until we get to the point of signed in. It's just a little bit easier. So once we get this app installed, we'll be ready to open it up and get signed in for the first time. So there you go. We have successfully installed Game Pass onto our Shield TV Pro. I'm going to go ahead and click open, and we'll give it just a second to open up, and then we'll be able to get signed in because I already have an account ready to go. So this is the screen you should see. Sign me up, or already a member. Sign in. So we're going to click already a member. Sign up if you don't already have an account, obviously. And now you're going to do sign in right here on this screen. I'm going to skip past right here, but I'm going to log into my Xbox credentials, and then it's going to pop this screen up. And then right here, you should be used to seeing Let's Play if you use Xbox very much. And then once we do that, it's going to launch us into XCloud, or rather the Game Pass app for Android, which now includes cloud gaming. It used to be called XCloud. You can call it whatever you want now. So we're going to click that right there, and Batman and Gears 5 are the two games I've checked out the most on here. Like I said, I've had issues getting the connection to work well. I'll talk about that a little bit more in this video and show you some examples. But you can see we've got console, PC, and cloud. Right here are the games that I have been launching recently from XCloud. I'm still going to call it XCloud to avoid confusion. Most people still know it as XCloud. Before we open up a game, I want to show you how to find Game Pass. So it's not going to show up here for you, and you go in to add to your favorites, it's not going to show up. The only way to find Game Pass after you install it is to go into your menu, go down to apps, and then go to see all apps. Once you do that, you'll be able to go find Game Pass, click on it, open it, whatever you want to do. But you can't add it to your favorites or anything for whatever reason. So back over here, we'll launch Gears 5 to start with. Click on that, and I'm just going to let you see in real time here. Normally, I would cut out any loading screens. I just want you to see how long it takes XCloud to get your game going here for you once you click on it. So it's really nice, though, that the game does take up the full TV screen. There are certain screens, or I've had certain people say they've had issues on different devices with XCloud or Game Pass taking up the entire screen, and that's not an issue here. I'm going to show you it running on a 4K TV as well in this video, just so you can see it does in fact use up all of the screen there. So there you have it, launched into Gears 5. Now I don't have a connection issue right now launching in, but you're going to see it creeps up on me, and we're going to have it at the menu here for a little bit. And it's something that just can happen. Now stick with me in the video, because there's more information coming that's going to be important for you if you're using XCloud on an Nvidia Shield TV or Android TV. So here we are on our menu. Luckily, I'm getting just good enough of a connection right here for now to not have any major issues. It's going to go away once I get into gameplay. It usually does. But the first thing I want to do is just jump over and show you a little bit of footage of this same thing running on my TV. So here you go. This is the game capture you were just looking at, but this is being captured on my PC. And then right here, my pass-through, it's going right to my 4K TV. It's a 65-inch Samsung Q8FN HDR TV, and it does a great job here. This TV has great upscaling, plus we also have AI upscaling turned on, which I'll show you in a little while in the video. So we are getting AI upscaling with the Shield TV Pro for XCloud games. So you can't see it perfectly here, but even with it trying to get the connection straightened out, we have a pretty darn nice looking game brought up here on the TV. So I know this isn't perfect, but I wanted you to at least see it does take up all the real estate of the screen, and it does not look too bad at all. All right, so moving back over to the screen capping, everything was capped at 1080p 60, but I'm encoding everything at 4K because some of those little shots of video in here are at 4K. I'm just working on getting my new capture card here so that we can do a lot more 4K 60, especially with the new consoles coming. We'll be diving into those this fall for sure. So here you go. The gameplay for Gears is pretty smooth, and it looks pretty nice. Like I said, the AI upscaling is in effect. I'm going to show you that here in just a little bit. There's a reason why I can't show it to you right now, because I don't want to just ruin everything, and I'll explain that here in just a minute. I'll show you how to back out of a game, and I'll also show you the AI upscaling being turned on. But no real issues for me once I got past some connection issues and restarting. I did have to reinstall the app once. I had to restart all of my internet, and I did a few things for a couple of days, and then eventually just kind of got itself straightened out to where most of the time now I get a pretty decent connection. So you can see here everything's looking nice, running smooth, no sound drop, audio issues, audio dropping, or anything like that. So the next thing I want to show you real quick is if you want to back out of a game, it's kind of hard to do with the controller. Use your Shield TV remote control. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to hit the back button on that remote, the little arrow, the back arrow. So you hit your back button on your Shield TV remote, and you'll get an official little screen like this: quit game or never mind. That's how you can easily just quit a session and not have any issue. You can also, of course, just close the whole app and reopen it, or whatever you want to do, but that's the easiest way with your remote. So the next thing I want to show you is the AI upscaling. So when I click this, the game freezes, but you can see we were and we are in AI upscale. So we're getting that upscaling, no problem with XCloud running, but what it does is it stops your stream and your game's gonna have to reconnect. The issue with that for me is every single time I have to do that and reconnect, the connection never fully comes back. It doesn't work right anymore. Audio is dropped, all kinds of issues. So I'll show you here. Once we backed out of the menu, it's really quick to load you back into your session. As you'll see here, it only takes a few seconds. but now you'll see that connection issue, and that will never go away now. I will have to end this game session and start a new one. So if you accidentally hit your menu button, there's a good chance you're going to have to restart your session. For me anyway, that's been the case. But as long as I don't go into the menu during playing any games, I'm fine. So really quickly, as kind of a final bonus, I want to launch Batman here just to show you. I didn't restart the app. I backed out of that session. It wasn't connecting properly and went and launched a Batman. And you can see here, no connection icon, no issues, and I didn't have any after that. If I go into the menu and leave, it'll come back. But if I don't, we're fine. So that's why I wanted to bring this game up and just show another one launching. Same session, didn't restart the app or anything, and we still have a nice connection here for Batman Arkham Knight. Now at 720p, even upscaled, some of these games can still look pretty rough. But 1080p 60 is coming. XCloud with Game Pass streaming, whatever you want to call it, is coming to PC. It is going to get 1080p. It is going to come to Xboxes, so it's going to get there. But this is a cool way to be able to play XCloud on your TV with, if you have an Nvidia Shield or whatever Android TV, you might be able to pull this off with there. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thumbs up, ring the bell, all that good stuff, and leave me your comments down below. Thanks again for coming to check it out, and I'll see you in the next one.